Jason Kreis.
Fire away. Oh, we don't have the mic. Sorry.
Don't wait for the mic. There it is.
Historically, RSL's had trouble scoring. Last two games, you averaged 3 goals. Your thoughts on the scoring output you had today and how successful you've been offensively?
Yeah, it's been good. Again, another game that I thought we created the right number of chances, and there was probably a couple going back that maybe we could have been a little bit more clinical on. But it's still good. Yeah, 6 games in 2 matches has to be something that we feel very positive about.
Jason, I got to think that this win might even feel a little more satisfying than last week because you guys really had a fight for 90 minutes together.
Yeah, I've just told the players in the locker room that I had a coach tell me before that it was the very best teams that could win ugly. And so I guess that made us one of the very best teams because that was pretty ugly. But at the end of the day, we are historically the team that would have gone into that game and had difficulty and may have walked away with a draw or even a loss, found a way to lose it, and we ended up finding a way to win it. So I think that our guys should feel proud of that.
Jason, can you talk about the job that you guys did defensively in the second half? Not necessarily the back four, but just in terms of preventing them from ever really, being able to create dangerous opportunities.
Yeah, I thought the second half was much cleaner for us defensively. I didn't think that they were getting through gaps and finding spaces in behind us. I think some of that, full credit to the guys and defenders and everybody that worked extremely hard. But I do think that DC may have played that second half a little bit like they were wanting a draw.
Coach, talk about the importance of a winning streak. What does it mean now that you're actually on one?
I think it's huge. I know the guys, we set it out before them from the beginning of the season. I reminded them again yesterday that it was an opportunity to win 2 games in a row, which we didn't do all last year. And so the guys, I think, are feeling very happy about the fact they won 2 in a row, and now they want 3.
Jason, did you guys change anything late in the second half to put more pressure on them, or was that kind of something that the players took upon themselves mentality-wise?
Yeah, I think it was just inherent. I mean, we didn't change the formation. We talked a little bit at halftime about where we really needed to get at them and be a little bit more aggressive, and I think they took that message on board. I thought the insertion of Rafael Cox was good as well. I thought he had a good night and was aggressive with the ball and was going at things, trying to make things happen. So the fresh legs on the field as well, I think, helped.
Coach, how important is it when you fall behind like that to counter as quickly as you did so the other team doesn't get in any kind of a comfort zone?
Yeah, it's hugely important in soccer. They always talk about the 5 minutes after you score a goal is the most dangerous time of a match, and this is 2 weeks running now that we've scored quickly right away, so there wasn't a whole lot of time for our guys to feel sorry for themselves.
Jason, when you brought in Cox, was there an issue with Beltran that you wanted because you bringing in Cox?
I think, James, mostly it has to do with we feel like the last time we played Rafael in that spot up at Seattle, that he was very aggressive and was getting into attacks and trying to make things happen. And we really did feel like that was where the space and time was. Tonight was from our outside backs, if they were willing to take it. And I thought that it was a perfect match for him because he would have time and space on the ball. And if he was willing to take it at players, I thought he could make things happen a little bit.
Anything else, guys? One more.
Hey Jason, 3 games into the season, Escalada hasn't been able to play due to injury. We're quickly approaching the April 15th deadline on his loan. Any inside feelings as we're 4 days away from that?
I'll let the guy that's in charge of the contracts and stuff give you the information on that.
Okay.
That's Garth.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Locker room's open.